Hey everyone, welcome back to Yalla Salesforce. My name is Bassem Ismail again, and we're gonna continue our journey with Yalla Salesforce, learning more about Salesforce in general, ecosystem, different career path, Trailhead, and our goal is to start from zero. That even if you don't have any background about Salesforce, I believe this program gonna help you since we are starting from the very beginning and we're gonna grow together until we reach to the hero level. So let's start with whatever like last session we were mainly focusing on understanding and going through the growth journey together, understanding how grounding your learning and growth journey based on values and putting clear goals, utilizing V2MOM will help you to progress your career and to progress your journey with Salesforce. We explored last time as well Trailhead, and we were able to achieve together 2 badges, and we ranked up to be hiker with 400 points. What we covered last time that we covered in Trailhead, that there are multiple ways that you can learn through Trailhead. And if you remember, Trailhead is the free platform available for everyone to skill up. And it's not only from technology standpoint, but there are a lot of different modules that you can learn in different aspects, even if you want to have well-being, if you want to optimize your sleep, if you want to be a Salesforce administrator, Salesforce architect. So it's diverse topics that are available for you in Trailhead. So we covered last time that the smaller thing that you can achieve, you can start from modules. So modules, if you are interested in a specific topic, modules will be the way to start your journey. We covered as well the other thing is projects, which will be hands-on step-by-step instructions. All of these are bundled within Trails. So if you found your path that you want to be an admin, they bundle together certain modules and projects to be in a trail. And finally, trail mixes, which are custom built trails that you put together to serve a certificate or even to focus on certain topic. And then you can create your own trail mix, like what we did with Yalla Salesforce, and then share it so for everyone to follow your path. All right, now we're gonna start our session today by going and earning couple modules related to Trailhead as we started last time. And then we're gonna go through a quick demo for Salesforce. We briefly talked about Salesforce last session. So we will just see it and visualize Salesforce more this time. And then we will be exploring different credentials in Trailhead and certifications and Superbadges and related to different career paths. So let's get started. Any questions? All right. Thank you very much. All right. So let's start from here. So we will jump to our trail next, which we agreed last time that we're gonna go through it through our sessions, and we will be taking some of those trails as well as a homework. So let's start from your guide to Trailhead. So once you land and you create your, I'm assuming since last time we agreed that we will be creating our Trailhead account. So this is the first module that you will find in your homepage, your guide to Trailhead. And what we did last time that we discussed that we have modules, and as we summarized today as well, and then we have projects, we have trails, we have trail mixes, and we have Superbadges and certification, which we will double click today about Superbadges and certification, and it has its own badge that we're gonna do together. But Superbadges in a nutshell is it's a real world problem that you will be working on after you already did all the learning and all the prerequisites in module and projects and trails and trail mixes. Now it's time to hear real problems and try to utilize all of these skills that you built and implemented the Superbadge. And the benefit of Superbadge, as we said last time, that it's gonna pump up your points. So some of those Superbadges has like 10,000 points. And as we discussed last time as well, that you will have, you will need to build your Trailhead profile. And in order to rank up, you will need a balance between number of badges that you do versus the number of points. And we will double click more on the next module for the super badges versus certification. All right. So now it's time for quest. Let's get this badge and earn those 100 points and rank up on Trailhead. Woohoo! We got another badge in here, your guide to Trailhead. And again, as we mentioned, when you navigate now and refresh your screen and see where is your profile now, you will find now we have 3 badges and we have 500 points. What do we need to rank up to the next one? We will need 2 more badges and we will need 2,500 more points. All right, so let's jump to the next topic. It's exactly relevant. And as we said, we need to rank up. So in order to do that, it's more badges, more modules, more projects, more super badges in order to rank up in Trailhead. So what is Trailhead? So next module is Trailhead Road to Ranger. And it's time to understand more about ranks. It's a fun way to learn. It's a gamified online learning platform. You can learn a lot of different things, as we mentioned, about CRM, about flows, about data literacy, about emotional intelligence. It consists of modules and projects. This is, in the modules, you will have either a quiz at the end or hands-on challenge, and quiz will give you 100 points. Challenge can go up to 500 because it's more engagements and build hands-on projects, which will give you step-by-step guidance to get hands-on experience. How to learn in Trailhead. So it's all about fun and playing and learning and growing. So we built Trailhead, make learning accessible to anyone, to bring people to job and help change gender and different races. It's when we were talking last time about Salesforce values, we said that Trailhead is one of the platform that prove that this equality is one of the core values because it's accessible for everybody. We have more than 1,500 badges and still counting. And this is how people gonna rank up and learn more. There are different ways as well to get into Trailhead. You can get into from desktop as we are doing right now, or you can go through the phone. So you have Trailhead Go. And as well, if you want to have a crash course with an expert from Trailhead to teach you about certain topic, Trailhead Academy will be the way to go. You can have like 5 days intense program focusing on Lightning Web Components. So it's gonna help you to learn more about LWC within 5 days class, either in person, and they started to do as well boot camps, or online. After doing that, so Trailhead features quizzes, badges, and you will be always celebrating your progress and sharing it with the board. So Trailhead ranks are start from scout, hiker, all the way you keep adding based on number of points and number of badges. You will be moving from explorer to adventurer to mountaineer until you reach ranger. And we stayed until like for a very long time. The highest rank was ranger until they expanded in 2022 to cover double ranger, triple ranger until you reach all stars ranger. All right, the importance of reaching ranger rank and beyond. Ranger are a great way to show your qualifications. As we said, when we have an interview process or we are checking whether the candidate applying for the job is qualified enough, he is lifelong learner, he or she always sharpen their skills and rank up, we check the Trailhead profile to make sure that learning is part of your lifestyle. So reaching a ranger is a big milestone because this proves your dedication to learning and growth. All right. So it's exactly like when you go to university and get your degree or master's degree. It shows your dedication and commitment to learning. Head to your profile, which it's like an online resume, and with the new marketplace as well, it's gonna be used as like representing your skills. All right. By the time you reach Ranger rank, you generally have a strong understanding of Salesforce, its products. You got already hands-on experience based on the project and the super badges you are doing. The more you climb and learn, the more you may be drawn to role-based learning. The great thing about Trailhead is you pivot your learning or interest at any point. So as we said, I might be like putting the admin hat today, understanding about administration, and then I am curious to know more about Apex, or I'm curious to more about marketing plan, or I am just I don't want I want to take a break from technology, and I want to learn more about what are the benefits of sleep, or how can I do more financial balance in my life. So you can switch hats and jump from topic to another. All right, now let's go for the quiz. All right, so we got the first 100 points, but this is two within the same module. So let's go for the next. Put a strategy. So once you start learning more about Trailhead, you will find started to be a habit. You jump from module to another, and you find that you are one more module to close this trail. Because if you remember back in here, you will find in your profile how many trails even you did. You will find how many trails, you will find the 3 badges, 600. So it's all motivation that, oh, I need 2 more to get the next rank, or I need 2 more to close this trail. All of this is very exciting. All right, so we will get back to the module and let's see what Trailhead is telling us in here. There are many ways to rank up in Trailhead. First, set some goals and timelines, and that's why we started last sessions talking about the goals and having a clear goals through V2MOM. And once you have a clear goal, I believe it's all about now execution. On average, it takes around 4 months to reach Ranger. And this should be inspiring for all of us. We feel always Ranger is a big milestone. It's hard to achieve. But if you just put the right plan and the right goal, you'll be able to achieve it as per Trailhead within 4 months. If you are focused on your learning journey and sticking to your plan, and it's just to put it in execution. Explorer, you need 9 days. And if you achieve the 300 points per day, you're gonna reach your destination. Same thing for Ranger. They are saying within 61 days, if you achieve 240 points, now you see it's discounted. You can reach to your Ranger rate. All right, now it's all about putting your plan and make your plan together and add it to V2MOM as we agreed in order to achieve your Ranger rank. Choose your Trailhead content. As we mentioned, that the ranking is not just about badges. So there are small badges that you can quickly achieve. You will find a quick look, which will be just 10 minutes. And it's just if you want to have a sneak peek about certain topics. But this will not make you reach to your Ranger dream because you need points. And in order to achieve those points, you need hands-on experience. Because the more hands-on, more points. As we said in the modules, with hands-on, you're going to get 500 points instead of 100. And with super badges, you can achieve like 2,000 per super badge unit, or up to 10,000 with some super badges. And here they are doing some simple math. 50 units times 500, you're going to reach out to 25K points. But if all of them are multiple choice and quiz, you're going to end up with 5,000. So which will make you you need 45K more in order to reach to your Ranger destination. So it's all about balance between modules with quiz, modules with hands-on, super badges, and projects. All right. Find what you are looking for. There are a lot content on Trailhead. I know sometimes it's overwhelming where I start and everything is excited. I want to learn this and I want to learn that. But as we shared, part of Yalla Salesforce guiding principles is that there is no shortcut. Take it easy, step by step. And as we agreed last time, world class, it's all about habits. All of these trophies gonna come automatically. It's just put your focus on putting a clear goal, a clear plan, stick to it, and you will find all the magic is happening for you. All right. So get the most relevant to your query or your interest. Get some points. This shows any content with hands-on. Quicks to complete. This is based on estimated time on the content. Every content you will find what is the estimated time to finish. And you can filter by newest. So all of these are different filtering criteria that when you are trying to pick what is most suitable for you, you will be able to use in order to get it. All right. Other aspect other than that you heard this morning about case and you want to implement it for your organization, and so you just search here in Trailhead before even you go to any search platform, just to go to Trailhead and write case and you'll find a lot of modules. But you might be heads down, I want to be an admin master or I want to be an architect master, so you can as well based on the role. Pick your trails, modules, projects, Superbadges, and you have a lot of trail mixes and road to ranger best practice. Let's learn more. Keep your primary focus on learning versus collecting badges. We just said it's all about learning process. Badge is gonna come automatically, part of your learning journey. It's not a race. You can switch topics. It's all about you will be a better version of yourself with every step forward, regardless where this step forward is. Schedule trailhead time. Always like align the habit with certain time of the day to make sure this consistency is happening. Invest in hands-on. Get engaged with Trailblazer community and developer forums. And learn with others. Exactly like here. So let's collaborate and let's share, ask questions, and so on, so we can learn and grow together. Any questions so far? Everything is good. So it's just to learn more about Trailhead from Trailhead. Reward yourself. Yeah, there is Quest, which we as well discussed last time, Trailblazer Quest, which is once you finish the quest, it's a collection of articles, collection of modules, projects, and so on. And once you finish, so you might be earning from Trailhead themselves. So when you achieved your rank, ranger rank, there is a quest for it. Let me even open it. And you never know, you might be the next winner. So all of these are different quests. So if you are interested into AI, this is for you. If you are looking for sales, but if you even achieved Ranger, this is the way to celebrate. And just read all of these articles. We are doing this one now. We will be learning about Playground later on when we start our hands-on experience next module. So some modules, and once you finish the quest, it's time to be part of this amazing quest and you might earn. So it's learn and earn. All right, and as well you can get swags and celebrate and share your achievement on LinkedIn. It's all making a big difference. Share your rank avatar generator. So as well you can put in this shiny circle that you are all-star ranger or a ranger. So if you are a ranger, put your picture and it's gonna be visible, and you can download this and put it in social media for X platform, for LinkedIn, and celebrate with all the community. All right, so let's go for the quiz. All right, now we got the next badge, Trailhead Road to Ranger. And again, we got more points. We got 200 this time because it was 2 like chapters, and we got a new rank. Did we get a new rank? No, we need one more and a couple extra points. All right. So we covered all of these great things. Now, let's jump to a Salesforce demo. And this will help us to understand more different career paths and will help us to understand what will be the certificates that are supporting this career path. Now I'm opening Salesforce. Any questions before we start the Salesforce different career path that will be available for us? Thank you. Sounds perfect. All right. So we talked briefly about Salesforce last time. It's now time to visualize it. We said that early days of Salesforce, it was mainly to manage the daily operation for Salesforce and to be a cloud-based company based on a subscription and so on. But did Salesforce stop at this stage? The answer is no. They found that in order to get more engagement with the customer, for any organization to get more engagement with the customer, we need to follow the customer through its full journey. Accordingly, they have multiple products. They started from sales, but the journey doesn't start from sales. The journey starts from marketing. So you might be creating campaigns in the beginning. You need to create the campaign and connect with leads, get business cards, and then transform and have a lot of engagement with the client early stages. Send them emails using a product in Salesforce called Marketing Cloud, and get those journeys. And when the client click in this, do such and such. And if they clicked or if they didn't click, send them another follow-up email, and put all of that in campaign. And then which will be a lead generation way. And then now it's time, once we did that and we did this lead generation, now it's time for sales. We got a lot of leads. How we can do that? This will help us to go for the leads, do something called lead scoring. We will learn more about it in Sales Cloud, and then transform to opportunities. So this is the campaign. So let's start from the apps. So it's multiple apps. And this was one of the big achievements for Salesforce. You can build even your custom apps. It's very simple to put an app together. And the app, when we are saying app, it's just a collection of tabs and some utility items, some branding. This is the app, just putting things together to support the business process. All right, now we jump to out-of-the-box sales app, part of the Sales Cloud. And we start from, this is a homepage, which has a dashboard, and everything in here is customizable. And we will learn through our journey how can we customize this lightning app and lightning pages and so on. And then from the home, we talked about campaigns, and this is called the list view. We will have a lot of modules as well talking about it. And once you did the campaign, you collected some leads, and this is the lead. When we open the lead, this will be the interface. You will have a summary up there. You will have some buttons, which we name them action buttons. You will have in here tabs. You will have the details. All right, what are the details for Mr. Mike? The details page like that. If they were part of the campaign, if this is called path, which tracks the lead life cycle, and then this lead, we need to convert it. So when you convert it, this is gonna be translated to be an account and a contact and optionally opportunity. Account is a company. We will be discussing further later on that your business can be B2B, means business to business, or business to consumer. So you might be part of your business selling to another organizations, or you can be selling to consumers. But we will be talking about the default account in here. It's a corporate. So it's Metropolitan Health Services. And then within this account, you have a contact to reach to, which is the contact. And this is the details for the contact. And then we will be creating an opportunity. So this is the lead conversion. And once you do convert, you will find that it got translated into account, contact, and opportunity. If we click to this account, you see the interface is so straightforward. It guides you. So you will have the same experience, and you will find the details tab where you will find all the details for that account, and you have related tabs. We said that Mike was belonging to this specific account, so all the relationships are maintained. You will be able to see the customer 360 view within Salesforce. What is the account I'm dealing with? Who are all the people within this organization? What are the different opportunities that opened? If there is any cases, if there is any attachments, if there's any activities, if I have tasks, events, phone calls, emails, and it's gonna be visible here in the activity timeline. Chatter, if we are collaborating over that account, we can post and mention people and create groups, and we're gonna learn a lot about all of that. Even you can see the account hierarchy, and if we have a parent company and we have child companies belonging to that company, you will be able to see the account hierarchy. Contacts, you can create tasks, you can create dashboards and reports. Chatter, we discussed briefly all of these things. So this is Salesforce. Now, this is the vanilla Salesforce coming part of your subscription. But if you want to tailor this one, if you want to make it to your organization, I'm sure that you might have different fields that you need to add to this account details page. You might have, you want to move this field from here to there. You want to add this activity timeline somewhere. You want to add different components on this screen. How can you do that? Now it's time for Salesforce administration. If you want to change the branding, put your company logo and all of these changes, Salesforce administration can do that for you. You are moving from an old system into Salesforce and you need to import your data in here. How can you do that? Salesforce administrator. You want to control who can see what, who can do what. Salesforce administrator can configure all of that. Even defining a new users. All of that is Salesforce administrator. If you want someone specialized in sales or service or marketing, e-commerce, and so on, so this is Salesforce consultant. And we're going to learn all of that when we jump to the career path. Someone subject matter expert in sales cycle or service cycle and have the knowledge for Salesforce administration as well. This is the Salesforce consultant. If we need to customize this more, so for example, when I go in here, this is an out-of-the-box automation, but if I open this opportunity and now I'm in prospecting and part of the sales, one of the core functionality for Sales Cloud is to do some forecasting. And how can we do this forecasting? It's based on the probability, based on where are we from the sales cycle. How can we do that? So when we change the stage, you will find the probability increased from 10% to 70%. This is automation. But this is out-of-the-box automation. But if you have certain business process and you need, when you change something, other fields will be updated. When you create a record, something else is going to happen. If I need to customize this UI to have a guided screens, all of this is the Salesforce developer to do it for you. Some of these things can be achieved still by the administrator, since we have some low-code tools available for Salesforce, and we will be discussing this as well. Or you might need a pro code by developing Apex, Java-like syntax, or developing an LWC, which will require JavaScript, the HTML, and CSS. All right, so we talked about high level. When we mention Sales Cloud, it's mainly to manage the sales cycle. All right, but after we did the sale, it's time to do a service. What if the customer has a question? They purchased the laptop, but it's not working anymore. So they need to talk to your service people. So that's why it's time for Service Cloud. Service Cloud, you will find that we have Service App, same experience like what we saw in the Sales App, but you can have something called Service console experience. Console experience will be a little bit different. So rather than having the same traditional tabs, you will find it like that. It will open tabs and sub tabs and so on. So if I open this contact, you will find it's another tab that's gonna open, and you will have a full 360 view in here. We will learn more about this case details and getting again customizing this screen. We will learn more about milestones, and if this case has an SLA associated to it, and you will see the clock in here is ticking. So all of this service console service experience, plus allowing you to do telephony integration, doing omni-channel, means you receive cases from different channels, and you want to push those cases into the agent based on their availability. All of this is part of core service cloud. All right, marketing cloud, it's another app. E-commerce experience cloud, if you need to build a portal on the top of that to be customer facing outside your organization, and then you put all of these things together, and Salesforce became the core CRM in the middle of organization. So you need to build more integration. Now it's time for MuleSoft. You need to collaborate with the team internally and externally. So you might add Slack to the mix. All of these products you can put together. If you need to do data plumbing and analytics, put CRMA in the mix. So you start to get all of these. Salesforce started with Sales Cloud and started through continuous innovation to like make the platform bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger in order to get this unparalleled customer experience within one platform. Any questions? All right. Now we saw Salesforce. It's time. What is for me in here? How can I start learning from Salesforce? And this is our goal with the Yalla Salesforce. Let's learn more about Salesforce. Different career path, different certification. How can I get ready for the market? So I'll go back to our friend Trailhead, and I'll go for career path. And with career path, there are different careers that you can start. We talked about Salesforce administrator, who can tailor this Salesforce experience and make it yours. Push data, import data, export data, create users, create fields, create profiles. We will be talking in depth, changing the layout. We'll be talking about in depth how can we do that. But this is the Salesforce administrator. Salesforce consultant is a subject matter expert in a certain business area, like sales, like service, like e-commerce marketing. This is the Salesforce consultant. Salesforce developer is the one who is taking the customization to the next level by using low code, no code, pro code tools available for us in Salesforce to customize and take the experience, the user experience to the next level. Either a back-end developer writing SQL, Apex, or front-end doing LWC and writing JavaScript and HTML and so on. Salesforce architect. Salesforce architect is the big picture, looking into the full end-to-end solution, collaborating with people who capturing the requirements, like business analysts, UX designers, strategy people, and can collaborate with Salesforce administrators, developer, consultant, putting the full solution together. So he or she is the one overlooking the entire program, implementing Salesforce, taking into consideration not only the development best practices, not only how can we be the middle guy between the business and technology, but taking into consideration the like CI/CD. What I mean by that, what will be the strategy to move from environment to another. We'll be talking about different sandboxes and so on, but putting the guiding the principles for how the code will move from place to another which we name it branching strategy, taking care of the security aspects, who can access and when and how, authentication, authorization, talking about different integration patterns. So if we have Salesforce in the middle of organization and we need this Salesforce to communicate with different platforms within the organization or outside the organization, uh, will be the person who will be responsible for integration, CI/CD, development best practices, putting the solution together, bridging this gap. So this is the solution architect in a nutshell. Business analyst. Business analyst is the person who is bridging the gap, doing an interviews for our stakeholders, understanding more about their pain points and about the challenges and the problem we are trying to solve, following either agile or waterfall, and then translate that into user stories or a requirements document, putting diagrams together in order for the delivery team to start developing this experience and solve real problems. Designers, we have strategy people, we have UX designers who are focusing on the full end-to-end user experience, make the experience with accessible for business users, enhance, optimize the flows and how we interact with the system, and so on. Marketing, we talked briefly about marketing and the marketing strategy and how can we get engaged with our customers throughout before the sales cycle, after the sales cycle, building this customer 360 view. Sales and service, we talked about them as well, from opportunity management, lead scoring, forecasting, and service about creating a case, milestone, seeing the console, omni-channel, and telephony integration. So cybersecurity is how to secure your org. So those are different career paths. With Salesforce is saying that we will have 9.3 million jobs by 2026. Every one of us has his or her own story. Just to start with everyone will find his backdoor. I entered personally Salesforce ecosystem from data and integration background. So I made it to the Salesforce architecture track after knowledge with ETL, business intelligence, and data warehousing. And then I started to add piece after the other until I started to learn more about administrator, and then a little bit more about developer, and then consultants, and so on. Find your backdoor. Find your backdoor into Salesforce ecosystem. Start to master it. You have a lot of resources here in Trailhead, and then start cultivate a badge after the other, learning after the other, until you reach to your destination. And we'll be discussing more about the career path. All right, now, and we will see how can we plan our careers. But now let's say you aligned that you need to be that Salesforce administrator. How can you do that? Again, back to the credentials. We have Superbadges, which are hands-on experience. And when we bundle Superbadges, we put them in supersets or certifications. What is the difference between Superbadges and supersets? If I want to be this administrator soon, and we are following our sessions in here, but I want to sharpen my skill set. So you will find the admin superset. Admin superset will be series of super badges that you need to achieve, and once you're done, you will get enough experience to earn this admin superset and make you ready for proving to the world that you are a qualified admin, solved real world problems in those Trailhead super badges. In Yalla Salesforce, we will help you, and we're gonna collaborate together to go through all of these badges one by one, unlock this super badge. But super badge is one of the credentials, so we will not go there, but we'll help you to understand all the concepts behind those prerequisites, and then it will be your turn and your homework to do the super badge itself. Super badges are As we said, it's a real world problem. You're gonna understand the problem statement. You will have help articles to it to support it, and then based on whatever you learned, you will be able to achieve it and verify your understanding for this specific topic, as you can see in here, giving you certain scenario with certain object with different personas, and as they are saying, if you need help, this is the Trailhead help for this specific module and how to install that package, part of the instructions, and will guide you a little bit, but it's not like the project step by step. It's just guidance for things that it might not be clear or needs further explanation, and you will achieve it and get this badge. And as we said, 100 points for the quiz, 500 points for the challenge if you are doing hands-on, 7,000 points if you want to achieve this specific super badge. If you will go all the way to the admin superset, imagine 7,000 from here, another 7,000 from here. You might end up with this superset having like 20,000 points. But this is another way of doing. So this super badge is just the normal modules, and then you will have a big challenge with 7,000 points. 2022, I believe 2 years ago, they started to change a little bit, having super badges and super badge units. So rather than having a super badge after doing just modules, you will have super badge units you need to achieve. And once you unlock all of these super badges units, you will be able to do for super badge. So this is another super badge, and within the super badge, so super badge will open for you another super badge, and super badge you will need super badge unit for it. So in order to achieve this, you're gonna get 2,000, but for each super badge unit, you will get 2,500. And now back to that, you need a module to do it. So it's a lot of points within the super badge, and it's a lot of experience to get with advanced topics. So this one talking about multi-factor authentication, we will learn all of that together, part of the prerequisites, and it will be your turn again to do the super badge itself. All right, I believe we learned enough about super badge and super badge units. Now it's time to understand more about certifications. Now you aligned that you want to be the Salesforce administrator. And how can I start? I will say they launched this Salesforce associate certification, I believe maybe at some point last year. And this is the entry point. So associate certificates is the entry point if you need to understand more about AI, if you want to understand more about Salesforce, if you want to learn more about marketing, MuleSoft. It's the entry point for this specific topic. So I will say this needs 6 months of experience. I believe the administrator, they might say like you need a year or 2. So this is a good starting point. With every certificate, you will get the exam guide. And the exam guide will tell you exactly what is the passing score, what is the fees for it, and what will be the different outlines for this exam, and what will be the weight for each section, and so on. My recommendation, if you don't have any Salesforce background, this is your starting point. All right, so those are the sections. But in order to do it, how can you train for it? So you will have for each certificate, you have a trail mix that Salesforce built for us. The trail mix will show you certain modules, certain articles, certain projects, and we will be working together to cover as much as we can from the trail mix. So our strategy for Yalla Salesforce, we're gonna start after this session. We will still might not go for the career development and so on. So we might continue with the career development to just read what Salesforce as a trail, like what we did with the Ranger in the beginning, to just to go through the different career path and seeing the career packs that will help you put the plan together for what you are passionate about from career perspective. So having clear values, having a clear V2 mom, understanding different career paths, put the planning for the career, all of this. Now we've done our homework to understand and to be prepared to plan our learning journey together. It's all start with understanding yourself and be self-aware of what do you want to achieve, and then it's all about execution. All right, so after we finish all of these great things, we're gonna start going through different modules, from admin beginner, from Salesforce associate, from Salesforce administrator, and over time we will be getting more knowledge, which will enable us to get a lot of super badges, certifications, and so on. All right, so administrator, we were in the associate trail mix. This is the trail mix that you will need to do in order to get into the Salesforce associate. Same thing for marketing, same thing for MuleSoft. You finished your Salesforce associate exams, and it's time for the administrator. This will be your next step. Go to the administrator. Same thing. It's the same user experience. Get the exam guide. Jump into the trail mix that will enable you to be, and then study for administrator certificate exam, guiding you through the process, giving you like similar questions, which will give you the feeling for the exam, and so on. And even we have a practice test in here. Okay, or you can jump into Trailhead Academy, as we mentioned. From here, learn Trailhead Academy and say, I want to be a Salesforce administrator. So this is my currency, and this is my language, and I am looking for administrator exam, and you can explore all the classes and say, I'm interested in admin, and all of these SFDC 101, discover Salesforce Data Cloud if you are interested in Data Cloud, if you are preparing your administrator certificate exam. This is 1 day, so it's just you finished all the Trailhead and trail mixes, and you need 1 day to boost your exam readiness. It's 1 day paid course. Prepare for advanced admin. So you'll find a lot of offering in here with a lot of tags, which will help you to define and determine what will be your next step to get ready for the exam. So this is the paid way, this is the free way, and choose your best way. All right, back to the certificates quickly. So administrator, admin, and then after admin, we will be talking about platform app builder, how we customize the UI, build the different apps. Advanced administrator, this is the next level for administrator, which combines between admin, app builder, sales and service, and advanced admin. Business analyst, if you want to understand more about business analyst role. Marketing cloud, if you need to administrate marketing cloud. CPQ, if this is the extension for sales cloud, in case you are interested to generate quotes, different quotes, and so on, the CPQ. And the developer, if you are interested into the developer path. So there is platform developer 1. Usually this is if you are into Apex development and understanding more different tools of automation, it's not just Apex, and getting deep into the development side of things. Platform developer 2, this is the advanced. Now this is mainly back end with a brief about front end. If you need to have a front end, you have JavaScript developer 1, which will enable you for the next level to get the super badge for the LWC, and you will be achieved. So this is 2. Most of the certificates is just a one multiple choice exam, but for the JavaScript, it's a mix between multiple choice exam plus a super badge in order to achieve it. So different paths, different learning material, different exam experience to get into whatever you are looking for. After that, we have the Salesforce Architect. And Salesforce Architect, we have Heroku Architect, we have B2B, B2C, but there is the Architect Permit, which is for Salesforce, which will end you to get into the CTA, Certified Technical Architect. Has 2 different main branches. So Technical Architect is this is the end of it. This is the highest rank of architecture certificates to be certified technical architect, and in order to go there is other smaller certificates that you need to achieve first, like application architect and system architect. Application architect mainly is focusing on the data architect, and you need to be platform app developer, app builder, and the developer, and sharing and visibility. And we'll be discussing this through our journey. Versus system architect, which is the other side of the pyramid, which you need development lifecycle, identity, integration, and the developer. All right, so let's get back to here and earn one more badge. We learn more about Salesforce credentials and how the career path are aligned with a certificate to share with the world what you learned. Let's get more familiar. Salesforce credentials validate your knowledge and experience with the Salesforce product for a specific job role. These resume-worthy Salesforce credentials are found in Credentials tab as we were navigating, and it's mainly Superbadges. And we said that we will have Superbadges, and it's bundled in supersets like admin supersets, which consists of Superbadges and Superbadge units and modules. And you will earn a lot of, and it's credential, so you are not allowed to share any solutions. If you have a problem, you will open a case with Salesforce in case there is an issue with the Superbadge, but it's a credential, so you can't share any answers. Certifications, it's the same thing, but it's a not hands-on experience. It's mainly multiple choice, except like something like JavaScript, as we said, it's mixed between multiple choice and hands-on using the Superbadge. And they're gonna take you through a journey. Maybe it's like 65 questions, and you will be either, and based on the passing score in the exam guide, 65 or 70, you will achieve your rank. All right, let's earn this badge and wrap it up. Here we go. We got the next one. All right, let's wrap it up this time. Next time, we will go through career development, and then let's start to build Salesforce together. So you will be, we will learn together more about the playgrounds. We will be get our hands dirty and start learning more about Salesforce administration, list views, setup, and so on. Thank you very much again for your time, and have a wonderful day.